for Heart for the House?
Yeah, my new house.
Your new house?
Yeah, my new house. Heart for a house.
What is it? What does that mean?
I can't touch.
Are you excited for Heart for the House?
Yes.
What is Heart for the House?
I don't know.
Are you excited for Heart for the House? Where do you go to church?
Right here.
Are you excited to give?
What are you gonna give?
A present.
A present? What's in the present?
Olaf. Heart for a house. Let's together in our church. Got you.
Every single year, Heart for the House is a powerful moment that we take as a church to invest in our city, to invest in the world. And this year, I am so excited about our local outreach. We're actually partnering with a local public school, and we're gonna fill 50 backpacks worth of toys and gifts and personal items. And what I love about this is these are kids that we're praying for. These are kids right here in our local community. These are kids that we are expecting miracles for. And Haven is actually a teacher at this school.
Yeah, so we are going to be able to take those backpacks and bless about 50 different families,
awesome.
50 different students, and be able to just fill it with toys and puzzles and crayons and
Amazing.
And footballs and whatever you can fit inside. And these kids are going to receive not only a brand new backpack, but toys filled
Amazing.
inside of it. And this might be the only gift that a lot of these kids are going to get at Christmas time, because we love to bless those families within our building that are struggling financially or that are having a hard time. And so being able to bless those kids through gifts and backpacks during this season is just such an exciting thing.
The beautiful part about Heart for the House is that we reach far, but we also reach near. And Heart for the House is a moment that we actually can take and invest in these students you see every day, students that you get to send home, and that you know this is actually going to be something that they can open up at Christmas time and have something that says, you know what, somebody thought about you and God loves you.
It's always exciting too to see those backpacks when we come back after Christmas, them holding it and excited and showing people what they got. So it's an fun experience. It's amazing.
That's awesome. This is so powerful. We are so looking forward to be able to meet the needs of people right here in our community. So thankful, and this is going to be incredible.
Hi, New Heart Church. We are James and Stephanie Skinner from Creative Lab here in Honduras, and we are so honored to be a part of your Heart for the House this year.
You know, after working almost my entire life in ministry with Watoto Church in Kampala, Uganda, the Lord called Stephanie and I back to Honduras, which is where Stephanie's from. And in January, we will be launching a worship academy, which is going to serve this nation by coming alongside local pastors who are giving it everything and just need a little bit of help as they reach out with the love of Christ into their communities through worship ministry. I believe that worship is so close to the heart of God, and we all understand it's integral to how we gather and how we communicate what the Lord has done in our lives. And we believe in this nation, we believe in the songs that are coming out of this nation, we believe in the leaders that are coming out of this nation. And so we're so excited that you get to be a part of this journey with us as we come alongside these local pastors and help them strengthen their church so that the Lord will be glorified in this nation.
Yes, so thank you for being a blessing personally to us as a family. We are seeing the Lord's faithfulness in our lives through people like you. We know that the seeds that you are planting here in this nation will yield great fruit. We are one heart, one family through our Lord Jesus. So thank you so much. We love you.
We love you.
Sisterhood is something that actually changed my life. Being connected to a group of women that were passionate about bringing heaven to earth and passionate about developing me and pulling out the gold in me of who God created me to be. That is why I'm here today. It was because of Sisterhood. And Sisterhood is the women's ministry here at New Heart Church. And it is something that we have, first of all, so much fun every single time we gather. But Sisterhood, she's been sleeping through COVID and the reopening and all of those pieces. And we are about to relaunch. And I am so excited. I cannot wait. And this is something that's beautiful because Ben had it in his heart to redo and revamp our family room, which is the room right off of the lobby at the front of the church. And it's going to be incredible. And it's going to actually create a space that we can come and we can gather with incredible lighting and the right audio so that the experience really is beautiful. But I just want to say, girls, get ready. It is going to be so much fun, and you are not alone. We've got your back. Sisterhood has your back, and so I am ready for this relaunch. I'm ready for the family room renovation. It is going to be so special, and it is going to be something that you and every single woman in your world has to be a part of.
Something Adrian and I are so expectant for is the renovation of our family room.
Yes.
And the opportunity it's going to give us to gather as New Heart men, the atmosphere we're going to be able to create, and the space we're going to have to meet together is just going to be incredible.
It's going to be amazing. There is something special that happens when the men of this house get together to worship and pray and just ask God to do more than we see right now, to work miracles in ways that we need Him to move. There's something incredible that happens, and I can't wait for all of the stories, all of the incredible moments that are going to come out of what God does in that room in 2022.
Yeah, we were all part of 2020. We gathered in 2019, had some great events, had some fun times, but we're ready to be back in 2022.
Yes, we are.
We know how vital it is to get together as men, to come together, have a service, have an opportunity to be together. So we're expecting for that. We're ready for it. Guys, get ready because 2022, it's going to be awesome.
Come on.
Adoption is such a beautiful, beautiful gift.
Yeah.
We believe it comes straight from heaven.
Absolutely.
Of course, we know that all of us have been adopted by God. We are all His children. But it is beautiful to get to see a family firsthand, get to experience adoption. And for Ben and I, that is what made us have a family, is adoption.
Absolutely.
And it is something that we hold so precious, and that is truly a gift straight from heaven. And it's our heart as a church to be able to help make a way for people within our church family that are here that are like, hey, I have a heart to adopt, but there's some boundaries ahead of you.
Yeah, and I think at this moment for Heart for the House, we really feel like God has put this on our heart. That we can have an adoption fund, so people that have a heart for adoption but maybe not the resources. A lot of people don't realize it can be $30,000 to $50,000, and where families would love to adopt but they just don't have the funds. We want to be able to step in to that gap for our church family. There are people right here in our church family who would love to adopt, and so we want to be a part of that solution. We might not be able to do everything, we might not be able to help everyone, but we want to do what we can. And so we're going to start here, and we believe that this is just the beginning. We really believe that this fund is going to grow and grow and grow. And so as a start right here at Heart for the House, we really believe this year, Heart for the House, we're going to look back and say, we started this fund, and now look
at this
at
family.
all the different families and all the different people that are impacted just because of your faithful giving.
Something that has always been so special to me is youth. I get to see our teens every single week experience the presence of Jesus and be poured into, and it's really an incredible thing. And one thing that I am so excited for and so expectant for in our Heart for the House season is that we are renovating the family room. This is where our teens go and meet every single week for New Heart Youth. And they already walk in so expectant every week, and I'm so excited to see how much this means to them. And I'm so thankful to be a part of a church that sees the next generation and values them and invests in them. And for me, that's so special about Heart for the House, that we invest in the church and in the next generation. And so I'm so excited about it.
Last year was our first time to participate in Heart for the House. We had just finished Growth Track, and I think we'd been coming to church here for about 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks or so. And really when we finished Growth Track, it was kind of, I feel like for both of us, we were like, we really want to make this church our home. New Heart, we were looking for community and relationships. And after we finished Growth Track, I really feel like our hearts really did shift in the way of like that we perceived giving and being generous. And then when we heard about Heart for the House, I think it was like we had never really heard that before or like participated in Heart for the House.
We didn't really know what it was.
Yeah, so it was really cool because we were super excited to be a part of it, especially being so new and fresh here. And so I think just praying about it, we were like, oh, you know, we were really looking for like, what do we give to somewhere we've only known for 4 weeks, but it felt like family, like instantly. And so when we gave, and we were just excited to see what God was going to have on the other side of that. And I just really feel like, I don't know, the past year, I get emotional talking about it, but I feel like the past year really hasn't, I don't know, I feel like people expect to see like a financial return on their like investment or whatever you give, you expect to like see finances on the other side of that. But for us, it was community, relationships, best friends. And for us, that's like this year thinking about giving for Heart for the House, I really feel like you can't
we just took that all into account for this year. And
you can't
when
really
we were praying about it,
you can't put a number on that. You can't put a number and say this, you know, like just what I feel like we've gotten here and what God has done on the other side of like giving and just seeing that through like our church growing and us growing as a couple and just our friendships. And so we're just really excited, I think, to see this year what's on the other side of that for us personally and our church.
Yeah.